Hello, my craft Myers. I'm Rachel Lang with Wall of Glitter, and I have an outgoing swap that is leaving my house today, and I wanted to show you a quick video of it. This is one of my favorite dies that I made for her, and it is something that I picked up from the Tri-State Paper Crafting Shop Hop this past summer. If you want to know more details about that, I have it on my channel. We're swapping 20 different dies, so it was a lot. And the terrible thing is that I mailed it to her one time already, and the postal service had destroyed it, or not meaning to, obviously, but it was in a manila envelope, and it was between a stack of envelopes, and it had got wet and it tore, and she only got 2 of the dies that I had made her. And unfortunately, I didn't have to send her another packet, but I thought I would just surprise her and send it anyways. This one I layered quite a bit, and this is the biggest elaborate one that I did for her. I'll show you the other ones that I've done for her previously before too at the end of this video. But this is a flower cart, and I love it. It says fresh flowers. And then I made her happy holidays, and I thought she could just put a gem in, because while I was cutting things, it had left the train station. No idea where it was. But with this flower cart, it also comes with thanks so much, or a gift for you, or I left a blank spot for it, so it could be easily tagged on here instead if she wanted to make it into a gift card. She had sent me 20 beautiful dies, and I have her incoming swap video on my channel also. But it was all about Christmas theme, so I knew I had to send her something Christmas themed also. And then Sending Love, another die that I had just recently purchased. And this is the Lawn Fawn Strawberry die. I know I have a second one. So that was this die, and I like the dies so much, and it's just something really cute. And I tried to make an extra one here and there when I'm doing it, so that I'm not constantly having to pull out the same colors and whatnot. And then we have Maker, or Make, and a couple of birds. Some with the wing added, some without. And then I gave her some of these printed dies that I had in a kit, and I thought the chicken was really cute. Farmer Station, the water tower. A square, because who doesn't need a square while they're crafting? And these ones are just miscellaneous ones that I had found, and I had been stacking them up into my office. But I thought, why not send them to her? It's kind of fun. This one's a tiny little envelope. And this one is a little canister and a soup mixing bowl, which shows is part of the cabinet that I had made for her at the first swap. At the first swap that I sent to her, I mean. And then we have 3 tiny little tulips. And now from here, the other items will be a little bit bigger. So this is a sucker cover. It's Halloween for spiders, and then I have been making a lot of Halloween swaps, so that is why I have it here. And then we have a trick or treat label. And then we have a pumpkin. And then 2 different ghosts. These ones I made on my Cricut, but they're still the same concept of a die. And then this one is the last one I'm sending to her, but it's a Merry Christmas card. And I have this nice blue shimmery paper that I just got in one of my recent Ollie hauls. It's the one with the 6 stores. That one is also on my channel, so if you wanted to take a look at that. And this time I'm gonna put it in a sturdy box, put it in a Ziploc bag, and then put it in a bag itself and make sure that that container is all waterproof. I'm sending it to Alaska, so I probably should have thought about that more. But let me know if you have ever made a request to get a refund from the Postal Service. I had $100 worth of insurance in there, and the swaps that I sent her probably took 2 hours of work and some paper and use of materials. And now I'm going to show you the first swap package that I sent to her. So now I have this all boxed up. I wanted to show you that I put it in an Amazon tiny box. So we get these tiny boxes that usually have stuff in them. And I thought this was a great way to reuse it. And then I put on these stickers that Leslie gave me through the Boo Bag Swap. So thank you, Leslie, for these stickers. And this turned out so well. And I wanted to show you that it's the Arctic winter, and the die comes with all the frames and the layering, the trees, and it was so intricate, but it just turned out so well. It kind of textured papers, also from Ollie's, and the little cabin is so dear and darling. I love this die, and I'll be making a couple of Christmas cards with that. My goal this year is to make all of our Christmas cards, and I'm so excited that we have these swaps because I love sending out Christmas cards. This piece of paper that I cut the die from could be used as a card cover, and it's super great for graduation. They could cut on the edges to put it in, or they could just glue it on top. This tiny piece was cut out from the front of the die, and I thought they could put it in the upper corner as a touch of detail. Plus, it saves the scraps. Did 2 graduation cards, both for Vicksburg Bulldogs, colors red and white, and they turned out really well. I should put it up on one of my shorts. And just for a couple of casual dies, I have a glittery photo frame, all silver, medium chunk glitter, and then this lady who's in a ball gown walking in the moonlight, whatever, your heart's content. I have the Scent from the Heart die, and I did 2 of them. And this die was really great because you could get a border and the middle, and I just love when the die companies do that, so there's less wasted space. A perfume bottle. There is a new gal in Michigan that's building up her die company, and her name is Emily Moore, and she is brilliant. Start playing with that also. So I cut out a big one. This white has a little bit of pearlized pattern on there. It's so beautiful and elegant. She can use this side for part of the front of the card, or she can flip it over and use it for the sentiments inside. And I pulled this from my scrap colors, and I just love this purple, so I wanted to hop on right there and do it. The Emily Moore die. I love how that it just pops out 4, and they come with a heart with a stitch edging, and then her embroidered banner, a normal stitch, and just a plain one, so you can really get the whole shebang and get a variety of colors. So I'm reusing this gum case as a storage container. These white birds were embossed and die cut at the same time. Now we have the strawberry dies from Lawn Fawn. I love that it has a bigger one and a smaller one. Here are 2 more dies I cut out. This one has 3 different layers. You can put a back on it so that it doesn't have this hole here. But I thought maybe they would like to put something of their own on there to coordinate with the cards better. But I did a pink one and a blue one. We Super have cute. A Lawn Fawn greenhouse die. So I cut them out another plant that they can put on the side or along the side of the Hero Arts classic cabinet. I couldn't resist this cabinet, and come to find out, this is the classic cabinet by Hero Arts, but Honeybee did a Hoosier cabinet, and the Hoosier cabinet came out with a Christmas add-on with desserts and decorations. So I got the add-on for the Hoosier cabinet by Honeybee to see if I could make it work with this, or will I just end up with the Honeybee Hoosier cabinet and just have 2 cabinets. They're just adorable. I'll be doing a future video about the add-ons and see if they fit. Please like and subscribe. I have these little teacups and bowls that I didn't use. More pictures that they can add on or put in a confetti mix or do what they may, but I'm going to stick them in another plastic envelope so that they're all tidy. And that is it for this video. As always, thank you so much for watching this video and commenting. Every single little comment and thumbs up that you give me helps my channel so much, and I appreciate you. Have a great day.